Hey guys, good morning. Happy Monday. It's Daryl here. It is 5:49 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Um, Let me tell you this. I just made a video about the same subject. About the title of this video is one of my personal rules, do not discuss your finances ever on social media. And I know that's kind of common sense, and you guys probably, of course, most adults, working adults, know that. But here's the point I want to make, and I'm guilty of this too. We tend to want to, a lot of times on our social media, we have people we graduated high school with, people that we have a natural feeling of competitiveness with, our ex-girlfriends. You know what I mean? And when I say don't discuss your financial situation, people think, well, yeah, of course I'm not going to put out how much I made last year on Facebook, but it goes way further than this. And I'm guilty of this. And the reason I tell you guys this, I come to you guys and I make video. When I make mistakes, when I screw up, I come here and I tell you guys, why do I do this? Because I'm not a person. We learn by our mistakes, and I make plenty of mistakes, so I must be doing a lot of learning. When I first started NA or AA meetings, I'd hear somebody come in, and a guy would stand up and go. He would tell us he has 30 years clean, and he just relapsed, and my ears would perk right up. I'd listen to every word, because I wanted to learn from his experience. It scared me. How can you have 30 years of sobriety and then relapse? I need to know this guy's story. And this is important to my life. We learn from other people's mistakes. All right. And like I said, let me stress, I am guilty of this. I catch myself almost doing this on a regular basis. Okay? The reason I'm bringing this up is because I made a mistake the other day. I put up a post on Facebook that asked a simple question. I was just wondering how many people got their stimulus checks. And these are mostly my friends from high school, about 350, 400 friends. And this is where I screwed up. I mentioned I hadn't got mine yet. And then I put one more sentence explaining a situation of mine, and I would be making a mistake if I repeated that sentence here, of course, so I can't tell you guys the one sentence. Off the bat, it seems, simple. People latch on to stuff like that. And here's the thing, over the years, I'm not picking on Trump supporters. I'm not stereotyping Trump supporters. This is just facts. I have had 5, 6 Trump supporters ask me very specific questions out of the blue about my finances. And this is the things that make me believe that Trump supporters, like I've told you guys before, they're very angry, they feel, it seems like they have a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. They feel like the rest of the world is getting over on them. And they feel like Donald Trump is going to fix that. Immigrants are taking what belongs to them. The welfare mothers are taking what belongs to them. Colin Kaepernick, how dare that rich black guy, And I mean, I try not to stereotype, but I had one Trump supporter, a person from school, come right out and ask me, sent me on one of my posts. He said, "Where's the work?" I put a picture of myself with my bike. He says, "Where's the work boots?" I was like, what? What work boots? And then it struck me. This was like during the day. And he was asking me, what, don't you work? How come you could ride your bike all day? That's what he was insinuating. Where's the work boots? Me and this guy got into it over time, and I ended up blocking him from my page. He's an ardent, hardcore Trump supporter. But just out of the blue, he needs to know, why would this person need to know my income? Why? Because obviously he's jealous. He's envious of the fact that I'm able to take a bike ride for whatever reason. It could just simply be my day off. But you know what I mean? And this is what makes me want it. These people are never going to be happy. When you do that, you're never happy. So anyway, back to posting financial information. Like I said, I put this post up asking, hey, did anybody get their checks yet? I haven't. And I put one more sentence kind of explaining why I don't think I did, why I haven't received my check yet. And I'm not going to tell you guys. And people, and a couple Trump supporters from my school jumped right on it. Well, why do you say that? Why, And you know what I did? I basically said I'm a poor, starving artist. I don't make enough money. That's it. If it looks like I'm doing better than that, then it's a mistake, because I'm just a poor, starving artist. That's why I wasn't expecting a stimulus. All right, now we're not going to go into the specifics of, if is that exactly true, how true is it, because it's nobody's business, first of all, and because I realized I made a mistake. And these people, when people are envious and jealous of other people, they're dangerous. People like that they want what other people have. And if they can't have what other people have, they will destroy it or try to ruin it for other people. And this is a fact. You see what I'm saying here? And this goes back to my rule. Putting financial information on social media, no good can come of it. And this is my point. It goes even deeper than that. Just showing things that could be misconstrued as being expensive. So people get an idea. Like if somebody shows off their car, if somebody's driving a caddy, or people recognize that, and in your head, like I'm guilty of it too. You might be saying, "Oh, I'm just showing people my new car," but in the back of your head, you're bragging. I'm bragging. I would do it. I would include things in pictures specifically to make myself look good, and it's a mistake. And I still catch myself doing it because no good can come of it. It's not going to bring you more wealth. It's not going to bring you friends, at least not friends you want. It's not going to bring you a girlfriend or anything, not somebody you want. It's hard. It's hard to watch yourself and be careful of the pictures and information you put out there. Because I think subconsciously our ego tries to get this info out there that you're doing good. Even the simplest things. So back to my bike, another Trump supporter again, and this guy did a whole video on me. I hit a sore spot with him. I commented, and he got so angry. He actually did a whole video in his YouTube channel. I'm not going to bother telling you guys, but whole video on me. And he talks about how I must have money because it's got to be a $5,000 bike. The bike he was talking about, it was a Schwinn. I bought it for $250 at Walmart, But see what I mean? His imagination, it's dangerous, man. Because this guy now is assuming that I have a $5,000 bike. And people know that I ride around this town every day. He's making my life dangerous. He's telling the whole YouTube, the whole YouTube atmosphere that I'm riding around on a $5,000 bike, which I'm not. You see what I'm getting at? Putting financial information out there, even in pictures, even stuff you don't realize you're doing, is dangerous. So going back to that post, I asked a simple question: have other people gotten their stimulus checks? And I was wrong to do that, because it's none of my business if other people got their stimulus checks. I should not have asked that question. I brought this shit upon myself by asking that question. I put my nose in other people's business, and they in turn quickly put their nose in my business. And I made a mistake, a big mistake. And the way that I found to just quickly diffuse it is just stop the questions and everything, is just to say, you know what? I don't make shit. I'm a starving artist, man. I barely squeak by with the help of my family. That's it. And it true or not, it diffused the situation. But you got to be, just my point. And I'm guilty of this too. Something I'm still watching myself on. Watch what you say. Watch, especially when you're talking to people that aren't necessarily your friends. When you're doing political commentary and stuff, people look to hurt and take and destroy, unfortunately. So be careful what you put out there. I've learned the hard way a few times. All right, you guys have a good Monday.